from humble beginnings to learning from your failures to becoming a great success. What is your success story? Chip Baker, The Success Chronicles. What's your definition of success?
This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles, and I have Coach Kendall Hineman with us here today. Let's go ahead and dig into it. If you want to start, how do we know each other? How do we meet? You want to tell that story?
I'll tell it. Yeah, it wasn't too far from here. It was just in the other room. Here at Conroe High School. I guess it was the spring semester of my freshman year, and Coach Baker came in with a coaching staff that was now going to be at Conroe High School. So in 2003, I think that was. So that's just around 14 years ago. A couple years ago. Seems like yesterday, I promise.
Right, and Coach Harmon was a great athlete for us here at Conroe High School. Just a good guy. That group that he played with were exceptional guys. We've talked about this before. Not just pretty good athletes, but really good core group of hard-working guys.
Yeah.
That just really enjoyed being around each other and just had fun. And those are some of my funnest days coaching, because we had a good time every day.
Oh, every single day. It was. I wouldn't say it's new, but we kind of looked at it as it wasn't just work to us. I mean, it was something that we love to do, especially with the guys that we have, and I still talk to a lot of them today, and it's still, every time we talk, it's if you remember what we did in high school, remember when we did this. So it really was a great group of guys. Still connect with a lot of them today. And it was a special group.
And then I think, to me, it was even cool that I also got to work with you.
Yeah.
Once you got out of college, came into the district teaching and coaching as well, and it was just awesome to see how you develop from a high school player, leader, for our guys, and going to a great school.
Great school. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay.
We'll talk about that.
Went to a great school. Came back home to help make a difference at your hometown.
Yes, sir.
And so I thought that was very commendable. And we're able to get you over here at Conroe High School, and it was a pleasure working with you. That was fun too.
That was fun. It's different to kind of be a student athlete with you. Kind of being under and then actually working with you. It's a different ball game, but it's still the same. It's still the same Coach Baker.
There it is.
It's still the same Coach Baker.
All right. So if you could kind of tell us your life story. Kind of where you grew up. We talked about your Conroe, family, where you went to school, and up until now. If you want to tell us that story.
So I was born in Irving, Texas, and a couple months after I was born, we moved to Conroe. So I've been in Conroe for probably 27 years, other than my 4 years away at school. I grew up, went to the same elementary schools a lot of these kids go to today, a lot of the intermediates, B.B. Rice, Reeves, now it's Cryer, Pete Junior High and Conroe High School. Growing up, I had a little brother who's a huge part of my life still to this day. He pushes me, you know, because he's doing good things. You know, he's very successful in his right, and you know, I strive. I can't let the little brother out do me,
Right.
you know, that kind of deal. So you know, I have to come to work every day and strive to be, you know, successful just like him, and have great parents.
Yes, you do.
Great parents. One of them, actually both of them went to Conroe High School. Grandpa went to Conroe High School. We're deeply rooted here in Conroe. A little bit about myself in high school. I played 3 sports up until my junior year, when I had to decide either I was going to go football, baseball, or football, basketball, baseball, or I had to go two of the 3. So I chose football and I chose baseball. Great choices. Did very well, or what I thought to be very well in class, in school, and it opened up some big doors for me. You know, what I try to tell the kids now is it's not what you do your senior year, it's what you do as soon as you walk in the door.
Right, exactly.
And that, if I didn't do what I did my freshman year in high school, you know, get the grades I needed to, there would have been no way.
Had those opportunities.
Would have had no way I would have been accepted to Texas, and so that's where I went to college. My whole family's Aggies, every single one of them, it seems like, and I decided, oh, I'm going to Austin, Texas. I'm going to go outside the box a little bit, and to this day, it's one of the best decisions I've made. You know, kind of creating a different, you know, angle that, you know, not a lot of my family had gone down. And Austin, Texas is great. The school is amazing. So I graduated in 4 years there. I wish I would have taken another one, but I graduated in 4 years. In Austin, Texas. I wish I could still be there. But got a job at Pete Junior High right down the street here. Worked there for 2 years. Got to come back and work with a lot of you at the junior high level, and then I got hired. That would be 5 years ago. I got hired here at Conroe High School, and so ever since, just been putting in work and trying to make a difference in these same kids' lives that I grew up around, and that's what really fuels me. What I'm doing today.
And so you talked about, you know, we talked about your career a little bit. You're teaching and coaching. How many years have you been coaching, teaching and coaching?
7 years. This is seven this year.
What are 3 things that you have accomplished in your life that you're proud of?
First and foremost, I think my degrees that I have are the biggest accomplishments. One from high school.
You said plural.
Plural degrees. It ain't just high school.
Yeah, plural.
More than one.
Yeah, there you go.
Graduated from high school, which was a big deal. We had a lot of kids. It was very competitive here at Conroe High School. Very competitive.
No doubt.
A lot of my buddies, really close friends, went to Rice, went to Baylor.
Yeah.
Graduated, went to A&M, and all graduated, all have really good jobs.
Part of that group that we talked about. Same group.
And you know, so my high school degrees probably, I'm lumping all my degrees together kind of in one. Graduated from Texas, that was big. That's a big school. And to make it out in 4 years, I went in with the intentions.
It's amazing, like when you did, I was like, man,
it's quick. Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty good stuff.
I went in with the intentions of being a sports agent. You know, Jerry Maguire, show me the money, all that good stuff.
I can see that.
It's show me the money, I was all about it. And the longer I went on in the process, and still being in contact with the coaches back at Conroe, and being in contact with people that I was really close with, you know, my passion wasn't just to make money in sports. It was the relationships in that process, you know, being around the kids, being around, making a difference wherever I'm at, and it just so happens making a difference in my hometown, which is big.
There's something better feeling than gaining the things that you're able to, go and do the thing that you're able to do and learn, and then come back and use it to be successful in your hometown.
Exactly.
It's nothing better than that.
Exactly. My other accomplishment would be my master's in administration. I got from Lamar University. That was big. It took some time, took some money, but it was dedication that we needed, or that I needed, to further my career in the future. I felt like that was a big step. Another accomplishment would have to be, just one, marrying the love of my life. I'll tell you, that's an accomplishment. I found a good one, and I hung on, and we're having a baby here, expecting a baby here in March. So we're very excited about that. Just an accomplishment, just here in Conroe, is just coming back and becoming, part of the staff as a freshman coach, and then working my way up to a varsity position where I'm at now. And Coach Baker can tell you the best. It's seeing those guys when I had them down in junior high, and now graduating this year, the year before. You just see the growth in all of them. That all of them are my accomplishments, I feel. Me being around them as much as I was,
And making a positive difference.
and making a positive difference in each and every one of their lives, because not each child and each student is different.
Correct.
They're not all the same. You can't stand up in front of a classroom and give a talk and hit every single one of them. It's this person, everybody's different. Everybody learns different. Everybody accepts criticism differently, so you have to adapt what you do to hit the masses.
Still push the button.
Yeah, push the right buttons.
Push them in the right way to have them be successful.
Yes, sir. That's probably the biggest accomplishment right now, is just seeing those kids succeed. And get out in 4 years of Conroe High School and go on and do good things at the universities. It doesn't have to be athletically, it's just not academically. As a whole, that's an accomplishment when you can get out and do the things that you want to do in life.
What is your definition of success?
Success, to me, is the product that you see, and I emphasize you, because a lot of people will determine your success. And I think it's important that you have the mindset of what you're successful of. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's the product that you see out of your hard work and determination. And that's big to me, because we live in the age where you now see a lot of people talking about you, or you can hear the different things, but at the end of the day, it's what you do.
Yeah, none of that other stuff matters.
No.
What matters is how you feel, how you together. If you can look in the mirror and say, "Hey, I did this to the best of my ability,"
that's a success.
That's a success.
That's you. That's big, and it's not listening to everybody else. Now that may be motivation, but at the end of the day, it's you looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I've done what I needed to do. Now I could do better, probably in some instances, but it's what you do and how you get there. That's success to me.
What do you think it takes to achieve success?
When Coach Baker kind of asked me to come talk and have this interview, I kind of was starting to brainstorm some things to look at. And first thing you do nowadays is throw into Google. You just throw success into Google, and I like looking at pictures. That's how I learn a little bit. And the best thing I saw was success in the form of an iceberg, and it had the water, and had the tip of the iceberg, and it said success on there. And that's what people see is the iceberg outside of the water. Mm-hmm. But underneath, the hard work,
that's deep.
That is deep. That's
literally,
deep.
like,
I know,
really
big time,
get
deep,
that? Yeah.
deep in the water.
It's deep.
A lot of depth there. The hard work, the failures,
right.
The trials. A lot of it you can see in like a stair-stepping form, and it's not where you start; it's where you finish. And everybody sees that top part, but they don't necessarily see what goes on underneath the surface. that leads to that success. And I like that a lot. And, you know, I think hard work is huge in success, because nothing comes easy. You taught us that from day one.
Right.
If it was easy, everybody would be out here doing it.
That's it.
And any job that you have, any schoolwork, anything, it's not easy. But you got to work hard. You got to work at it. You got to perfect your craft, and you have to, above else, love what you do. You know, love it to a point to where it's not a job, like we said earlier. It's not a job. It's my passion. It's my livelihood. It's what I love to do. And I don't think you get to that point of success unless you have that mindset where you want to come to work every day and live out your dreams. You just don't get there out of it.
Good. Well, I really enjoyed the interview, and thank you for interviewing with us on the Success Chronicles. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time on the Success Chronicles.
God
bless.